What's good? What's good? This your main man, Casey for L King Self for Life Wrestling Takes. Yeah, I'm talking about some freaking AEW, ladies and gentlemen. The IWC is actually happy right now. Tony Khan actually did something decent for a change. They was out there in Cardiff, so the show was already taped, but they didn't leak a certain spoiler because they said, no, y'all gonna have to tune in. Thanks to my homeboy, shout out to my main ace, Mr. Ariel Vegas. Salute to you, big homie. Salute to you. I wasn't even watching Dynamite. I was too busy watching basketball. And that man told me, you better turn to Dynamite immediately. I said, all right, let's see what's going on. We turned to Dynamite, and I'm looking. I said, oh, snap. I said, wait a minute. I said, the man is back ahead of schedule. I said, I wasn't expecting to see the man until World said, no, that man said, I'm pulling up right now. We finna turn this triple threat into a freaking fatal four-way, and that's how it is in Tony Khan's land. So it goes like this. You got to acknowledge before, well, I guess it was set up for MJF because, you know, he's the sneaky, conniving kind type. Tony Khan told him, if you are going to cash in, you got to first acknowledge ahead of time. You know, he pulled up, checked all three men, got on Samoa Joe case, called him Sloppy Joe. You know what he calls Hangman's, the horse sea basket. And unfortunately, he calls Swerve P. Diddy. I was like, you know what? This dude, he has no filter. This dude has no filter, ladies and gentlemen. He does not. The boy does not have a filter at all. But I'm trying to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I've been saying it. I've been saying it for a long time. Congratulations, Mr. MJF. That man is definitely walking out with the championship. I've had it. I had it booked a different way. But he's already came and he's made it a fatal four-way. Get me to the main event. Now, the only thing I'm asking Tony, I asked him, 8 matches, 8 solid matches is all we need. We don't need 3+ other matches or 4+ on the freaking pre-show. We don't need it. Give me your 8 strong storylines going in the World's End. That's all we need. That's it, big homie. That's it. We don't need 50 trillion matches. We don't. But overall, with the 3 hours we got 2 hours of Dynamite. We got a freaking hour of Collision. Actually, I thought with the Continental Classic that's going on, Cass is out there just killing it. Pac and Kyle Fletcher. I mean, I don't even have to say anything. Mercedes and Athena got the tag team title shot. I thought it was Tesla going against Chris. Apparently it's Jamie. Jamie is going up. So I don't know. I ladies and gentlemen, I have no clue what's finna happen at World's End concerning Chris Statlander and Jamie Hayter. I don't know. I have no clue. I'm going to this like, hey, it is what it is, you know. The Elite handling my masked dude, Takeshita and Okada. I mean, listen, you already know. We got the tag team match for the AEW tag team titles ahead of schedule. I would have saved it for the pay-per-view. I just would have added layers to it. It would have been Juice Robinson and Austin Gunn versus FTR for the AEW tag team titles. I would have saved it because the match is great. It was a very good matchup. I would have saved it. What else I need to talk about concerning AEW? We really are getting ready to witness the end of the Death Riders. It's been time. Like Pac and Claudio don't need Moxley anymore. They don't. They honestly don't. It's time. It's time. Moxley cut some clown promo saying absolutely nothing. I'm like, that's because it's over. Everything this fool has been talking, he's been talking about absolutely nothing. It has gotten him, he's just been losing. Now, he did beat Roderick Strong at the beginning of Dynamite, but what have they done? They've done absolutely nothing. Nothing. The Death Riders are done. It's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. It's over. It's over, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, so I say solid 3 hours, you know. Can Tony Khan and the company do better? Absolutely. My major gripe with Tony is just to get me to care more about the stories. Yes, is Tony Khan and them telling stories? Absolutely. But they could do so much better at the storytelling. you always gonna get action-packed wrestling. That Tony Khan and them just fart out great rep matches. It ain't got nothing to do with wrestling. It's about the stories that keep people invested. That's what does it, you know. And then learn how to do less on the pay-per-view. You don't need 50 trillion matches. You don't. You really don't. I want to talk about NXT. No, I have not been watching NXT. I am very aware that my girl, Miss Thea Hail, is the new North American champion. It's just an unfortunate situation. She was not supposed to win. Blake Monroe, aka Mariah May, got the wind knocked out of her, so she waited, she kicked out after the 3 count. Like, if you go back and watch that clip, you can see it was too late. So NXT, everything on NXT is already pre-taped, and she was not supposed to win. So it's an unfortunate situation. I've been waiting for my girl Thea Hail to finally get her moment, and it's like it happens when I'm not even watching NXT. Now this foolishness happened, so apparently Blake Monroe is going to get it back pretty soon. I'm not sure exactly when, but Thea Hail is your new North American champion. It was not supposed to happen, ladies and gentlemen. It wasn't, but I'm like, you know, it should not take cats 50 trillion. They have been down in NXT for the last 4 plus years, 5 plus years. She's been down there for a minute, you know. And I'm like, I've been wanting to see my girl. I mean, Shawn Michaels completely destroyed Chase U. Chase University was the greatest thing since sliced bread in NXT. And Tony Khan, I mean, my bad, I'm sorry. Shawn Michaels and them destroyed it. Now Thea Hail finally gets her moment, and it's an accident. I'm like, oh boy. I'm like, it is what it is on that, man. But like, I'm very happy for my girl, but also I'm kind of feeling, you know, like, oh dang, man, it wasn't supposed to happen, and more than likely she's about to lose it, and it's probably gonna be in the most bogus faction, because this is WWE we're talking about. But hey, you know, it is what it is, man. I just want to come on here, let y'all know there is exciting times. Tony Khan, you got one thing and one thing to do. Make sure Maxwell Jacob Freeman walks out of World's End with that AEW World Heavyweight Championship. That's all that matters, my guy. That's it. Make sure less is more. I don't need 50 million matches. I don't. Give me 8 and I'm good. 8 solid matches. If you want to throw 1 or 2 on the pre-show, fine. That's cool with me. That were two matches on the pre-show, 6 matches on the main card. There, boom. It ain't even that difficult. It's not. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I got to get the clown up out of here. I just wanted to come on here and give y'all my honest thoughts about what's going on concerning AEW and WWE. It is what it is. I'll holler at y'all cats later. Y'all already know. If you're new to the channel, make sure you just subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button. Also leave a comment on where your head is concerning AEW and World's End. I'll holler at y'all cats later. I'll let you boy.